Hey everybody, Arnaldo Wolfman here with X-Laser Mercury video manuals, and today I want to talk to you about the Mercury menu and what you can expect to find when you toy around with some of the great features and options that are in it. Now if you're not familiar with Mercury, it converts your laser into a lighting fixture. It not only allows you to create awesome abstracts, beautiful liquid skies, and just get some great control out of your laser using nothing but DMX. But when coupled with ILDA control, Mercury allows you to override certain attributes using DMX, giving you a lot more flexibility, not only as a laser operator, but also a lighting designer. Now the Mercury menu is pretty straightforward. We've got our status lights, you've got your laser on light, because right now I have my temporary either stop, and I also have my key already turned on. We've got USB, and we'll cover that later on. But pretty much we've got our menu options. We've got back, up, down, left, right, and we have our enter. Let's go ahead and enter the first thing we see is system. When we go in, you have your personality. Now, I'm going to cover how Mercury works with DMX because there's quite a bit, but you've got different personalities to go through. You have your 1X advanced builder, so one advanced builder, and we'll later cover these topics too. You've got 2 advanced builders, 3 advanced builders, 4 advanced builders. Imagine if each builder is a head. So if you've got a moving head and you have 4 different controls in that moving head, or 4 different heads, you need 4 sets of controls. With a laser, even if you only have 1 aperture, you can still do 4 different images at the same time. So this is what it's going to allow you to do. So on top of that, we also have our basic builder. If you're not ready for the advanced stuff yet, basic is awesome. And again, same thing, you've got 4, and you also have your master only. And we're going to cover master only as well as your integration with ILDA. Next, we have our control source. So we've got manual, ILDA, Artnet, and DMX. I want to point out that these ILDA ports are for Ethernet only or your Ether stop. This is not FP4. It still uses the FP3 as you can see here. Now we've got traditional DMX options that you're going to see in some of the higher end features, such as your DMX timeout, your Artnet timeout, and you can save your configuration. Below that, we have our DMX menu. You can set your address as well as your packet threshold. Next, we have our network menu. It allows you to set your IP address and your subnet. Next, you have Artnet, allows you to enable or disable it, and choose your universe, as well as a couple other Artnet features. Your XY menu gives you full control of what you're able to output out of Mercury, even if you're using DMX only. Whereas most lasers that run off DMX only don't give you this much powerful control. So you have your X and Y invert, you have your XY swap, you have your XY extended control, and you can choose full or disable or limit scale. You have your X and Y scale, and right now it's at 128, but you can see here we can take this all the way up to 256. So for now we're just going to take that all the way to 256. Easy. Then we have the Y offset and X offset, as well as your XY limits. So on your XY limits, this is great again if you are doing DMX only and you really don't want to crowd scan. So you're going to be able to set that up. You'll be able to set your X and Y scale min and max, as well as your offset min and max values. Next, we have colors. This is going to allow you to color calibrate it so you can get the right colors that you would like to have. And you basically set your min and max from 0 to 255. Next, we have our display menu. Obviously, we can make the brightness a little brighter, dimmer, and change how long it's open for. Mercury operation. Right now, we have a few different options, and we're going to cover some of this later on. I don't want to go too much into this quite yet, but we've got external input, fixture disabled, builders enabled, preset mode. So we're going to go back here. We have our Mercury options where you can select your max step, your max blank step, your endpoints, corner points, and blank offset. If you are relatively new to lasers, leave this alone. And then we have content. Right now, this is not a feature that is in Mercury at the time of making this video, but it will be out there pretty soon. You can check more information on X-Laser's website. So again, very simple to figure out and use. And I really want to point out that despite the fact that there's a light pointed at the X-Laser unit, you don't see that glare back from Mercury. It's a nice flat matte screen. Super easy to read and very easy to set up. So in a nutshell, this is Mercury. This is what you'll see in the menu, and we're going to cover some more of these features as well as how to program. We'll start with the basic builder, and then we're going to go into the advanced builder and the master options. We'll also discuss integration with your favorite ILDA software. And I heavily recommend using Pangolin Beyond or QuickShow. Works beautifully with the X-Laser series. My name is Arnaldo Waffman. As always, thanks so much for tuning in. Any questions, comments, etc., leave them down below. Have a great night and God bless.